Hi guys, I'm Melissa Schuman and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today this is going to be a Wellness Wednesday, super quick. I'm going to include some resources for anybody who's wanting to learn about trauma, the body and the brain, and overall just starting their healing journey against sexual abuse or just abuse at all. This last year has allowed me to seek answers myself, to learn why I responded the way that I did, and also why I continue to respond to trauma in those same ways. For me, I've learned that I disassociate a lot and I rely a lot on denial. So two books that one book I have read all the way through, the other one I am currently reading. The first one would be Healing the Wounded Heart, and this is by Dan B. Allender. Dr. Allender is a professor of counseling and psychology. I learned about this book through my church. It was a small group that I was a part of, I want to say spring of this year. If you're a Christian or somebody who's identifies with more of a faith-based approach, this is a really wonderful resource. They also have it on Audible, so you can listen to it in the car as well, which is what I did. There's also an extended course that you can take online, like a video series, but I think it's like $400, but you can Google that. The Allender Center has a podcast. I'll put all this in the box below. He has a really wonderful podcast where he talks about a lot of different topics of trauma and pain, and I feel like the places that as a society we don't talk about, or the things you're not going to necessarily find here on YouTube, they're willing to talk and go to the places of pain and the places where we need the most love and the most care and the most nurturing. So I just encourage you to check out their podcast. Another podcast that is more faith-based that I really love is The Desire Line, and it's actually with a pastor and a psychologist, which I think is really lovely as well. Another book, and this is the one that I just started to really read, thanks to Lou Godbold. She is the director for Echo. It is called The Body Keeps the Score. It talks about the brain, mind, and body and the healing of trauma and how trauma is stored in our body. I've heard that this is a bit more clinical. This one I feel like is more emotionally written, which is why I think it's so beautiful. That's my wellness tip for this week. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Always connect with me on Instagram, send me a DM. Don't want the YouTube to be about me. I want it to be about us and the conversation, and I want to get to know you and I want to get to know your stories. Come hang out with me on my live streams. Thank you guys so much, and until next time.